So life gives you lemons, and what you do with them, you have a lot of variety, but you may not be able to make lemonade due to limiting beliefs and anxiety. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So I'm coming to you guys today with a jacket on. You know, I'm here in Texas, this ever bipolar weather. Like, it's just up and down, hot and cold, yes and no. But speaking of bipolar, I want to talk to you guys today about mental health. And in terms of mental health, I want to talk about anxiety, limited beliefs, self-sabotage, imposter syndrome, lack of self-confidence, basically all the things that I tend to still to this day struggle with. So y'all, the textbook definition of anxiety is a feeling of nervousness, worry, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something within an uncertain outcome. Basically, you could be feeling fine one moment and then something happens in your life that just shakes you up, and then bam, panic attack, bam, everything just slows down, your heart's racing, you're scared, you're going through it. And y'all, the main reason why people have anxiety is due to them really not being in their comfort zone, being pushed out of their comfort zone, doing things that make you feel uncomfortable, or doing things that you know you want to do, but you don't feel like you have the skills to do, but you're in the act of doing it and you feel like an imposter, which leads me to imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is defined as an internal experience of believing that you are not as competent as others perceive you to be. So for example, let's say somebody who is like a sales associate is automatically within probably like a month span promoted to a management position. With a lack of experience, they're thrust into leading a team of people when they have next to no type of experience managing a team, yet alone like being a team player. Or for example, 95% of people in corporate America, like there are people that get promotions due to nepotism, and you know, they're probably like a low-level employee, but due to a certain privilege that they have, whether it be their skin color or pretty privilege or whatever, they're elevated to a higher level position, getting more pay, but yet that adds in more responsibility that they're not trained to do, or even well equipped to do. A lot of people don't possess the qualities of being a good leader, but yet they're put in a position to be so due to them getting there without actually putting in the work to get there. And imposter syndrome could be also like you're good at your job, but you feel like you're not doing as good as you should be. Like you feel like everybody around you is congratulating you, but yet you feel like you're not doing enough and you're basically competing with yourself. And imposter syndrome is linked to confidence, self-confidence basically. Y'all, now you can fake confidence. I fake confidence all the time, especially when I come on this camera. Like that's actually when my anxiety kicks in sometimes. Like sometimes I could be like gung-ho to go shoot a video, but other times I just want to go and jump off a cliff. Like it takes a lot of energy to hop in front of a camera and basically talk to yourself. But like I said in the past, what you guys like to see is when I shift the focus back to me, no narcissy. That's not even a word, narcissy. Y'all, my confidence is very inconsistent. There could be times where I am just on a high, just high confidence, high self-esteem. You can't tell me anything, my mess doesn't stink. But other times, whenever I feel like I'm like overly confident, I feel like something always happens that brings me back down to the ground and makes me humble thyself. For example, y'all, like off and on, I've been doing makeup for about 2 years, and this year, back in September when I started my job at Saks Fifth Avenue, being a counter manager for Lancome, this was my first time ever like working in the makeup industry like full force. And I have been like taking on clients, one of the only people on my floor to do makeup, and I've been having like very happy clients, very satisfying clients, and that makes me even more happy. And then I would do like my friends' faces just for practice faces, and that just builds my confidence, self-esteem like that. Like I'm just like on a high. Like every face that I do and every girl that's satisfied, I get a high off of that. Like I'm just like, okay, I'm the shit. I got this, I own this, I run this. But y'all, that high came to a screeching halt this past Saturday. So y'all, a little mini story time. There was this little girl that came in, not a little girl, she had to have been probably like 24, 25, somewhere around that area. She came into the Bobby Brown counter, which is behind my counter. She wanted to get her makeup done. She was going to a wedding. Mind you, this wedding was a Houston socialite's wedding. Don't know the socialite, but that's what the girl told me. It was a very like prestigious, like high priority wedding. But the girl behind me that worked at the bobby counter was off that day, and like she was scrambling to find somebody to do her makeup. And then I was like, you know what? I've been on a roll lately. Like, I can do your makeup. I got you. Have a seat. So y'all, at first, like, I was prepping her skin. I like to start on the eyebrows. I was doing the eyebrows, and one thing I did ask her before I started, I'm like, are you good on time? And she's like, oh yeah, I have nothing to do. But whenever I started like concealing her eyebrows after I was done filling them in, she was like, okay, I'm a little hungry and I gotta pick up my dress at this time. So we have about 30 minutes to do this. And I was just like, okay. So y'all, this is where things went to just, just went off the cliff, y'all. Now y'all, I was pulling stuff from the bobby counter because she was used to Bobby's makeup. When I tell you, I put this foundation on her face and her skin started peeling. Yo, I don't know how old that foundation was, or I don't know. Like, I put foundation on all the time. Like, that is not the hardest thing for me to do, but her skin started peeling, y'all. I was able to buff that shit on out, covered up her acne spots, buffed it out. But we got to, actually, I did the eyeshadow too. The eyeshadow was fine. But y'all, we got to the blush. I grabbed some blush from the bobby counter, y'all. Put it on her cheek. Actually, I dabbed it off. Make sure I didn't put a whole lot on because I could be heavy-handed. I dabbed it on her cheek, y'all. And she literally looked like a clown. Homegirl looked like shit. She looked like it. It was a disaster. A complete disaster, y'all. I was standing there trying to buff it out, and it just was not blending. It wasn't blending, like nothing was blending, and her skin started peeling again. Y'all, she left that chair looking like an absolute sin. This was the first time I've ever fucked it up. I fucked that girl's makeup up, y'all. I just fucked it up. Like, there's just no ifs, ands, and buts about it, and it was like a complete shot to my confidence. Like, I felt distraught that whole entire day, but I had to fight through the pain because for some reason whenever I start doing makeup, everybody just wants to come to my counter and start buying shit. Y'all, I literally wanted to cry, crawl in a hole, and die. Like, it felt just devastating. Like, this was the first time I ever like had an unsatisfied client. Like, I mean, she didn't show that she was unsatisfied. She saw it in the mirror and she thought it was fine. She just thought the blush was too heavy, but I didn't like it. But I went home and internalized it, and I felt like, you know what? This was supposed to happen. This was a learning experience because this is my first time really like taking on clients and like doing women's makeup like full time. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's just learn from this. Instead of dwelling on it and shitting on myself, we're going to work on it and build on myself. Y'all, I learned that day that anxiety and you like really doubting yourself, self-doubt, when it sets in, you just got to work through it. You got to work through it, and you can't be afraid to fail. One of my biggest failures in life is being afraid to fail. If you don't fail, that means you're not trying. And I also learned about myself, the one thing that shakes up my confidence is that I feel like everything has to be perfect. Everything is not going to be perfect. You're going to mess up. Like, I'm not used to ever messing up, y'all. I'm not. And that was a learning experience for me. Like, me messing up gave me a lot of anxiety, but when I actually took the time to sit and reflect on what I did wrong and what I could do better, I actually ended up feeling better. And today, I even went to get like coaching from a very astute, very skilled makeup artist today. And the class went well, and I'm going to be taking multiple classes so that I can perfect the craft and get better at it, and so that I can, you know, venture out, do my own business, and make some money. And that lastly leads me to chasing your dreams. A lot of people don't chase their dreams due to fear and anxiety, limited beliefs, self-doubt, all that jazz. I'm 29 and I'm just now chasing my dreams and really getting to a point where I fully believe in myself. Y'all, it's never too late. It is never too late to believe in yourself, chase your dreams, and really do what you want to do that will boost your self-esteem. Like, it may be cliche to say, but you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it like Nike. Like, if you never fail, that means you didn't try. Like, you're going to try and you're going to fail, and you gotta get up, dust yourself off, and try again. Damn, y'all think I should be a motivational speaker? Please let me know. Now, I don't want to hold y'all, but I say all this to say, Anxiety is very crippling. Yes, it is. But it's only crippling if you let it cripple you. It's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay to fail. Reflect on it, get back up, and try again. And later on, you will excel. If you have a passion and something that really drives you outside of your 9 to 5, invest time into it. All it takes is 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day, and that time will surely pay. And I know it's easier said than done. I know it is. I know people have a lot of priorities. They got kids, they got bills, they got college that's in the way. I understand all that. But at the end of the day, this is the one shot you have at life, and you definitely want to do something that you love. So don't be afraid to chase your dreams before you get sent up above. But yeah, those are my views on anxiety, self-doubt, limited beliefs, all that. Like I said, it's easy for me to give you guys advice than to take my own, but this time I'm taking my own because I'm basically just doing everything that I told you guys. And I want to leave you guys with a kind message from Beasley if anxiety gets in the way of you chasing your own dreams, and that is, if you want to chase your dreams, but anxiety is making you sick, remember to never give up or I'll give you a kick in the dick. But those are my views, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.